right, man. Apparently, Brian Branch move to safety is looking to be a real thing. As Emmanuel Mosley, which I don't even understand why he's still on the team, and Amik Roberts are basically working out the slot right now for the Lions. Let's talk about what that means, what Dan Campbell had to say about Brian Branch playing safety. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. A lot of people at training camp, when you winning, everybody want to come see you when you winning. All the celebrities. You ever watch the fight? You know, the winning locker room, like a major fight. The winning locker room, everybody and their mama be up in the winning locker room. The loser, just be them and maybe their family. Shit, their family might be in the winning motherfucking locker room. But Dan Campbell pretty much said that, Brian Branch made a lot of plays at nickel, but he can make even more plays at safety playing that position. So kind of when I think about it, it's true. Even the Branch allows the Lions to come out a nickel and still have the run support. See, that's the thing about a nickel. Like a lot of teams' base formation is no longer what it was like when the Cowboys reigned supreme on the NFL, the steel curtain, 80s, whatever. A lot of the base formation were, I formation, single back, tight, two tight ends, single back, two receivers. A lot of times you might even got the full house. You might even had, regular eye, split eye. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So basically it was a tight end, at least a fullback, a running back, and two receivers. It was heavy sets or semi-heavy sets. Now most people coming out, three receivers is the base set. Three receivers or three pass catchers, a tight end, and a running back in the backfield. So, yeah. So basically what that allows you to do is keep Branch out there. Guess what? If they come out with and run the football, Branch gives you the ability to stop the run where you don't have to take him out and put a linebacker back there. Also, with him staying out there, give you the ability to cover tight ends and slot receivers. So that's the beauty about it. I think I don't think the plan was for him to go out there and be really the nickel. I thought they probably thought Gardner Johnson would probably be the nickel. Or maybe that was the plan, him to be the nickel, and then, when Gardner Johnson got his feet, got out of there, him to go to safety. But as far as making more plays, yeah, he'll be on the field more times as a safety. Kirby is this free safety. The Lions really have a traditional safety set, in my opinion. Kirby Joseph is a really good free safety, and I think Brian Branch is really good everything safety. I think he could play the deep half. I don't know why he's pulling up in here. Ain't no rooms for you, playboy. But Branch can play the deep half. He can do run support. He can cover one-on-one. But Kirby Joseph, he good as, he's an enforcer. You come around that middle, you get your head knocked off. All right? You come across that middle, you're going to get your head knocked off. But also, he's really good at run support. But covering one-on-one, that's something that he got to improve on. Covering tight ends, nickels, backs, one-on-one. So Branch ability to do everything at safety, stay on the field more, make plays, jump routes, cover tight ends, cover nickels. I mean, he more deadly at the safety position, so I agree. Still provide run support, you know what I'm saying? So now he get to come downhill. Now he get to, play a little bit more in space in the outfield. And now he ain't really got to beat himself up as much in run support playing that nickel. So instead of being on the line of scrimmage and started off mano, now he started off about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage and whatever it is, 12, and he able to do his thing. So I like him at safety a lot better. He still can slide down and play nickel. He still can do some things at safety that he do at nickel coming down the cover. But now he'll be able to run, roam, we're able to come downhill. So yeah, I think it makes more sense him going to safety. But hey, if you need him at nickel, you need him. I mean, the nickel room kind of deep right now. Once you think about it, Branch if you really need him, Rackstraw learning behind Amik and Mosley. and Mosley and Amik fighting for the nickel position. And really, Mosley ain't really a player in the game, to be honest. Once you tear your knee up like that 2 times, bro, it's over with. Especially from a cornerback position, he's just a token guy out there. I don't know why they like him so much. Like once he tore his knee up the first time, I wouldn't have touched that ass. Pause. And that's just me. He tore his knee up the second time? Absolutely not. Corners are based on their athletic ability, and that might be why they sliding him to nickel now. And as he get healthier or they need him, he can go back outside. But me personally, this was a wasted signing, but I'm happy for him. He get an opportunity to make a little bit more bread in the league, improve himself, but it's over with. If he don't be a good nickel or safety for them, his career is over with. You tear your same knee up twice, it's a wrap. I mean, even look at basketball. You know, Klay Thompson tore something up on the same leg twice. He ain't been the same. He ain't been the same. So really, if Amik Robertson lose to Emmanuel Mosley, even though even 1 or 2 or 3 things happen, he had this Captain America Super Serum, Soldier Serum, 2 Amik Roberts just ass. That's the only thing I could think about. Or he get injured. So, to be real, you're probably on your outside. They going with Carlton. They going with Tyrion. I'm just assuming there, because they, you know, and then they probably going with, you know, Mosley and Amik and Rackstraw. They'll battle it out for now. But I think in reality, they probably gonna, if Carlton do well, they probably gonna sign him to a 2-year, 3-year extension, and Rackstraw is eventually gonna take over for him. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen if everything go right. But you know, Amik being in that nickel, I mean, you got a lot of versatility. Amik can play outside. He's a nickel by trade. Mosley now going to the nickel. I think he's more of an outside by trade. Really good tackler. That's why I thought maybe he should just go to safety. But we'll see what he do at nickel. But when you tear that knee up twice, I'm telling y'all, he'll never be the same like that Drake album. So going to nickel might benefit him. Good tackler though, so you don't lose much in the tackle department going from Branch to Mosley. So they I mean, they, you know, as far as by the naked eye, they improved the secondary, which wasn't hard to improve. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. But yeah, I like Branch at safety. I like what they did in the defensive backfield, but it's gonna take time. You know, their back end got to gel. They got to gel with the front end, and the front end got to gel with the back end. So they all got to gel together. Their assignments, they playing zone, they playing communicating and who got who, or learning the playbook. So they got to form camaraderie. But on a little bonus talk, who I'm really excited for this season is Jack Campbell. I think Jack Campbell is about to take a leap into stardom. I don't know. I just got a feeling. I think, you know, he started to come on late, or middle to late last year, and man, he looked good, man. So I think he kind of one of the rookies that nobody talking about that was fucking balling last year. Like Branch got off to a high start, kind of tapered off a little bit, but Jack Campbell, by the middle of the year, Jack Campbell got the balling out in that boy, man. He got the balling. Him and Anzoni, man, they look to be 2 of the best linebackers in the league together, a pair. I ain't saying they Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis now, but they were working really good together last year. So I think Anzoni low-key was one of the MVPs of the defense behind Hutch. He played very, very well last year. So, but yeah, man, you know, it's exciting time. I don't get too high, too low around this time for Lions expectations. Am I cautiously optimistic? I'm just cautious. I'm not going to be a Lions optimism. They probably won't win a Super Bowl this year. I mean, because you never know. It's a crapshoot. It's a lot to do with health, a lot to do stuff. But my expectation for them, if I had one, is just to prove they a household team. They here to stay, and they not just a one-hit wonder. So that's just really the goal for me: win the division. You know, maybe, you know, win another playoff game. And my expectations ain't too high because I know how this game go. That's why Dan Campbell said, you may never get back here, because, you know, Marino made it there his rookie year, never got back. Everything got to be right to make them runs. This is why depth is so important. This is why drafting is so important. This is why not overspending your cap on useless positions is so important, so you can have the money to build depth, so you can take those little dings and dangs and them little, injuries, and you can keep trucking. So there's so many things can happen in football, as far as it's a high injury, high risk type of sport, so you just never know. So, but yeah, man, so the NFC ain't as stacked as the AFC, especially if Aaron Rodgers is healthy over there. It ain't as stacked, but I think one of the teams that's flying under the radar because they didn't do much this year was the Dallas Cowboys. But they didn't make any moves. They didn't spend any money, and this, that, and the third. I think that was smart. You don't get the job done. I'm not paying you if you don't get the job done. So, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Like I said, hit that link tree. You can find me everywhere. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.